Happy Valentine's Day. We have a look forward to some athletes trying to get a state title and another Black History Month moment. I'm your host, Eric White. Our top story today is all the RHS athletes who will be working towards getting a state title this weekend. The girls bowling team will compete in the state finals tomorrow at the Woodland Bowl in Indianapolis. Good luck to them, and they're not the only ones. Marion Camus tries to earn the state diving tomorrow, and Nate Trewick and Alston Bain both try to advance to the state finals as they compete in the Newcastle semi-state.
I'm really excited to be going to state. I worked really hard all year. I've did club all year, all season, so that I could qualify again. And I am a little nervous because some of the best divers in the country will be competing this weekend, but I'm also really excited and I hope I can do my best.
This week I'm going to semi-state. I've worked real hard this week. I practiced with Garrett Port all week. He's a great partner. I worked real hard. I feel real good about my draw. I got a few tough opponents I wrestled to make it to state, but I've already beat one, so I'm feeling real confident, and I'm just looking to go out there and win.
This week I'm real confident about semi-state. I got a nice draw. Coming in regional champ, so I'm going to have a nice first round. A pretty good second round, but I feel confident that I can go out there, get into my technique, my moves I've been practicing all week, and to stay up and win the two matches. The first two is the most important.
Another group competing tomorrow is the Devilettes. Good luck to them at the Winter Guard competition. And now let's take a look at some announcements. Juniors, are you interested in cadet teaching next year? Maybe you'd like to help out one of your favorite elementary teachers. Then make sure to talk to your counselor during scheduling or get more information from Mrs. Ramsey in room C127. It's time to sign up for the next session of driver's training. The link will hold a mandatory meeting for anyone thinking about taking driver's training this spring. The meeting will be Thursday, February 27th in the cafeteria starting at 5:30. If you want to take driver's training in the spring, you must attend this meeting with a parent. Classes starts March 3rd, cost is $390. Seniors, it's time to start looking at completing your FAFSA online, the free application for federal student aid. You and your parents should have your taxes complete before filling out the form, and if you need help, RHS will be holding sessions to help you and your parents fill out the FAFSA. The first session is February 26th and the second will be March 6th. The deadline for filling out your FAFSA is March 10th. Seniors, it's time to sign up for the Honors and Awards. There are over 65 local scholarships available through this program. See Mrs. Porter for an application packet or more information. Juniors, want to do a professional career internship next year? Now's the time to consider it before you sign up for next year's schedule. See Mrs. Runnels or your counselor for more information. Interested in running track? As Mr. Hitson tells us, conditioning has been going on, but it's not too late with the season just about to start.
Track conditioning is Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays after school until 5 o'clock. The practice times will be February 17th. That's when the official season starts. You need to have your physical on file before you come out, but we're looking forward to have as many people out for track and field this year as we can.
There's still time for you to sign up for prom, even if you haven't turned in a down payment. Remember, full payment is $50 and must be in by April 25th. See Mrs. Van Meter for more info or to make your payment. It's also time for snowball, and if you need a dress or maybe some good clothes for a job interview, the RHS Prom Store and Dress for Success can help. It's open by appointment. See Mrs. Crow, room R136, or call 973-3451. Our Shelves is our very own food pantry and clothes closet. It's a place at RHS where students who need help can get it. If you need help from Our Shelves or would like to volunteer to help Our Shelves, see Mrs. Lepresti. Our Shelves also has some winter clothing if you need some warm clothes this year. It's time to register for the 3rd annual Shamrock 5K, 10K Walk Run. Cost is only $10 for students, and that includes a t-shirt. Register online at speedyfeet.com/races. Don't forget, Snowball has been moved to March 1st. Tickets will go on sale in just a couple weeks. Snow is coming in later. Let's check the Red Devil forecast. Snow should move in by later this afternoon, and we could see an inch or so by overnight. Snow flurries could linger into tomorrow, but the sun should eventually peak out. Highs will only reach the mid-20s both days, with lows tonight dropping to the single digits, and by Saturday night, the teens. As we close today, it's time for another Black History Month moment. This time we take a look at the school who our boys basketball team will play tomorrow night and the man for which they are named, Crispus Attucks.
Many people haven't heard of Crispus Attucks and what made him a part of American history, or even why a famous Indiana school is named after him. Addicts was a former slave who had become a merchant, seaman, and dock worker in Boston when he became one of the first casualties of the Revolutionary War during the Boston Massacre in 1770. The high school was opened in Indiana in 1927 when white residents of Indianapolis didn't want their schools to accept black children and had a school built to be an all-black school. It was ironic that due to hiring conditions in both high schools and colleges, that many of the teachers were black teachers who had master's and doctorate degrees but weren't allowed to teach at colleges due to the fact that most universities didn't hire black professors. So while it may have been segregated, it offered an opportunity for an even better education for its students than some of the other Indianapolis area high schools. It again made history in 1955 when its basketball team, led by NBA Hall of Famer Oscar Robertson, won the state championship, becoming the first black high school to win a state title in the United States. Desegregation in the 60s allowed whites to attend the school for the first time, but by the 80s, declining enrollment led to the closing of the school as a high school in 1986. In 2006, it was reopened as a medical magnet school, and the first class to graduate from the medical magnet program was just this past spring of 2013. We hope that Crispus Attucks has a long life in honor of its outstanding connections to black history.